Everyone knows throttle control is a key aspect of dirt riding. And whenever we've covered this in our training vids, there are always a few guys who say they have the G2 Throttle Tamer and we have to try it. So the past few months I've had the G2 Throttle Tamer on the Beta RR300. First up, it's made in the USA and it's not expensive at US $69. And as with most things from the US, it comes with great instructions. It was easy to fit. The RR300 was ready to go in around 5 minutes. G2 make all sorts of throttle setups, but the idea behind the Throttle Tamer is that the throttle comes on slower at first and then faster after you've reached half throttle. In effect, it is actually taming the throttle at lower revs, which gives you more control. Does it work? Definitely. In our slower technical style of riding, it does give more control at smaller throttle openings, which of course means more traction, more control over the bike, and a bit less wear and tear on the upper body. And of course, once you are going faster, then precise throttle amounts become less of an issue. So it really is a great setup with no drawbacks that I could find at all. The only guys who wouldn't like the Throttle Tamer are those who want a big hit of power no matter what revs they're at. And of course, if you're riding like that, you'll stick with the stock throttle grip or even get a faster one. So who should look at this G2 Throttle Tamer? I figure this would be anyone who regularly finds themselves thinking, damn it, I gave it too much or too little throttle in a tricky section. So I think the Throttle Tamer will particularly apply to beginners riding on any bike, riders fairly new to dirt riding, and simply any motorbike, dirt or road, that has snatchy throttle response. Like many, one thing I like about the RR300 is the user-friendly way that low-down power rolls on. But the G2 Throttle Tamer just provides even more of a good thing in this respect. But I think anyone who finds, for example, the Kato 300's throttle response too snappy would absolutely love this Throttle Tamer. Big fuel-injected 4-strokes? I reckon they should all have this G2 fitted. I remember having lots of issues with the Hasselberg FD570 in slower terrain. This Throttle Tamer would have worked brilliantly. The other no-brainer would be converting a motocross bike to an enduro or woods bike, something that apparently is quite common in the US. The G2 Throttle Tamer would be a very cost-effective way to soften that initial throttle response. Just pause if you want to read these other reviews, and guys, as always, remember, get out there and Google around, see what everybody else thinks as well.